I had him dead to rights, one squeeze, and that human scum was mud. Our empire crushed worlds. Billions bowed. But as my trigger clicked, time shattered. A god stepped in. Not for power, for our chaos. Because humans, they don't just fight, they laugh in the face of oblivion. If tales of aliens getting schooled by human madness hook you like a bad sci-fi flick, smash subscribe. Now, if you'd like to share your story with our channel, please send it via the email link in the description. You gotta see how one dumb phrase flips a galactic war. My name's Gibst, Corporal Gibst of the Kragthar Legion. Or was anyway, out here on the rim of nowhere, knee-deep in human filth and fallout. I'd clawed my way through 100 skirmishes. Our empire spanned stars, crushed primitives under boot humans. They were the joke squishy hairless apes with rust bucket ships and nukes that barely tickled our shields, Weddy. Glassed their colonies, turned their fleets to vapor. Victory was ours, until that mud-soaked hellhole on Epsilon Prime, I cornered him in a crater. Reeking of cordite and desperation, the human, some grunt in tattered fatigues, face smeared with gore, stumbled back, arm up like it'd stop a plasma bolt. Pathetic. My rifle hummed hot sights locked on his chest. Clan honor rode on this kill. One shot, boom, glory, I squeezed the trigger. Click, nothing, no recoil, no flash, just silence. The bolt hung mid-air, a frozen spark. His eyes, wide defiant, locked on mine, but he didn't twitch. Couldn't, the whole damn battlefield locked up. Screams cut short, shells suspended like bad taxidermy. The acrid burn of war yanked away. My heart's hammered. Sniper? Grenade! Nah, this was deeper, colder than footsteps. Not the slop of boots in slurry, clean, crisp. Like hooves on marble, I spun rifle up, 5 eyes straining. There, emerging from the haze, a blur bipedalish blue as a nebula's heart flickering like a busted hollow screen. Hurt to stare at reality glitching around it, I leveled my piece. Halt! Identify! It didn't flinch, just strolled closer. Voice smooth as void silk, laced with cheer that curdled my gut. That won't do you any good, friend, I mean no harm, but I can't let you finish this. My eye stalks twitched. What the hells are you? It phased past me, casual like I was smoke, looming over the human. Adjusted his helmet with a gentle tug, brushed off ash frozen mid-fall. This one's got places to be, wars to survive. Apologies, but your bullet? Stays put, rage boiled, I tracked it, finger itching. You plan to stop me? With words? It turned blur, sharpening just enough for a smirk. Oh, have I not? I blinked. All 5 eyes, the crater, the stasis. It did this. My rifle felt like a toy. Feeble. Are you a god? Ugly word, archaic. It waved a hand. Fingers? Claws? And plopped on rubble, snagging a flake of ash mid-air, crumbling it like dust. But sure, call me, that makes it simple. This human? Protected, purpose-bound, protected? By divinity? But they die by millions. We slaughter them! Its blur dimmed, sigh heavy as a collapsing star, I mourn every one. Every scream, every spark snuffed, but not him. Not today, not by you, stung like acid by you, like I was vermin. What makes him special? We're equals out here, motes in the void, slugging for scraps. It leaned back, flicker, steadying to a glow, boredom. I barked a laugh, sharp, disbelieving boredom. You're shitting me. 387 what? Sentient species stars, full of empires, rising, falling, all so predictable it pointed at the human. But these, only they birthed, hold my beer, my rifle dipped, the hells is that? It chuckled, deep rolling like thunder in a teacup, right? Simple words, pure idiocy. Watch this, but laced with spark, not the wars, the how they defy logic, turn doom to punchlines, eternities dull without it. And him? Nod to the frozen soldier prime cut of hilarity. You'll see, so no kill shot today. Stunned didn't cover it. A god, the god, halting Armageddon for a gag? Ineffable, insane. You're mad, perhaps, but choice time. Gibst my name, from nowhere, chilled me, lower the rifle. I'll thaw you a minute head start, wander. Find a softer end. Or feel your insides ignite flames from within. No thanks, rifle hit mud with a wet thud. Fine smart, not much choice, yet you picked right. It stood blur dancing. One condition. I straightened. Pride flickering back. If no kill, then something. An hour it paused. Flicker brightened. Delight? An hour? Oh, you're scheming? Damn right. I snarled. God or not, you owe me that much. Well, no, not now. Interference muddies the threads, causality's a mess. Disappointment tinged its tone. Backhand again. But intrigued? Yes, you've got your hour wait. One more, what's he do? Worth freezing a war? Spoilers. It wagged a digit. Eyes open, soldier. You'll know when it hits gone. Snap battlefield thawed. Shells shrieked, mud slurped back to life. I bolted timer ticking in my head. 58 minutes safe. No shots chased me. Allies gawked from trenches, enemies too locked in their own frosts. Like a mad diorama, a grunt forever lunging bolt mid-burst. Micro-hells paused, peace hit then silence wrapping me like a shroud. No zaps, no screams, just quiet. I slowed, eyes shut. What if this was real? A god's whim gifting calm and carnage? Should've bargained for more just to breathe. Shell whine snapped me back. Eyes open command tent loomed, canvas flaps in the gale, maps sprawled inside. My commandant's staff hunched like vultures, I stormed in soldier. Front lines, explain! He bellowed, tusks flecked with spit rifle, mine no more. Clattered at his feet, I quit apoplectic veins bulged, quit? In war? Treason! I'll flay you! Do it calm, washed me God's echo. But I won't fight humans again, what? Roar shook the poles poisoned. Traitorous filth. Blasphemy? I laughed. Bitter-free gods are real. And they think humans funny. Silence staff froze. Not divine, just shock. Commandant's eyes narrowed. All four, explain. Now so I did. The blur, the stasis, hold my beer, the boredom of stars spiced by human madness. His face twisted, rage to doubt lies. Hallucination! But doubt lingered, I saw it. The seed cliffhanger. Outside horns blared, human counter-push, minutes left on my hour. What if one alien's truth cracks an empire? I slipped out lines blurring in the charge. Allies fired wild, hesitant now whispers of my raving, but eyes followed, questions brewed. I hit the rear shedding gear like skin. No more hours blurred to days. Word spread, my tail twisted but sticky. Gods back the apes. Desertions trickled, then flooded. Commandants raged, executions loomed, but cracks widened. Scouts reported humans changing, no brute charges. Pranks traps laced with absurdity. Mines rigged to blare clown horns. Drones dropping pies laced with neurotox. One squad lured a platoon into a surrender, then hit 'em with fireworks and bad poetry. From their side, my old side, fear seeped. Admirals in crystal halls, holograms flickering. The primitives jest? In battle, awe twisted to terror, our perfect phalanxes? Shattered by laughter, fleet stalled crews questioning, why conquer the mad me? I watched from a ditch timer long expired that human, the protected one, strode their lines, cocky grin, and then it happened. Spotted a Kragthar tank. Behemoth treads chewing earth. Crew inside us or them blind. He didn't shoot. Nah, grabbed a satchel charge chugged from his canteen, whiskey stink, and yelled to his squad, "Hold my beer." They whooped. He lobbed it, not at the tank into the treads. Boom! Muffled. Tank lurched, stalled, crew popped hatches baffled. He charged, empty hands, waving a white flag scrawled with truce. They fired missed, on purpose. He ducked, rolled, and tripped the gunner faceplant into mud squad. Howled, tank crew froze. Then laughed. 5 guttural chuckles, weapons dropped, one human one phrase, empire's edge crumbled. What if this was real? I muttered to the stars, a grunt's spark fanned to inferno. Payoff crashed like a rogue comet. Word rocketed. That tank crew defected, told tales in human camps. Our awe at the beer hold. Viruses spread, not code, but memes. Human broadcasts hijacked our nets. Vids of pranks, defiance, doled in jokes. Admirals panicked, they weaponized whimsy. Unpredictable! Our lines fractured, not by force, By doubt, soldiers whispered. Why die for order when chaos sings? I stood amid the rout, former foes clapping my back. The human? He passed, nodded. Heard you spread the good word, blue boy God's blur. I grinned, all 5 eyes, twist. Not tech or troops, human ingenuity, turning fear to farce, outwitting God's boredom with belly laughs, epic. Earned in every frozen moment, every quit. We didn't overpower. We entertained our way to dawn. Humans aren't conquerors by might alone. It's the unpredictability, the hold my beer spark that cracks eternities. Resilience in ridiculousness, unity in uproar. What sets us apart? That mad defiance. We don't just endure, we improvise joy from the jaws of doom. Do you think our real superpower is creativity or that wild, unbreakable urge to laugh last? That was the clash where human humor humbled an empire. But the stars still whisper of more chaos, if Gibst's wake-up call lit your fire. Subscribe for HFY hits that prove we're the galaxy's wild card. Comment below, what's your hold my beer moment against the odds? Like, share, and let's keep the laughs lethal.